A nation in mourning after 12 officers are shot and 5 killed in Dallas last night. Today we're learning more about the suspect's motive. Police say he wanted to kill white people. NBC's Sarah Rosario joins us with the latest on the investigation and why local authorities say they won't release any more information on them for now.
And that suspect killed by police overnight after snipers shot at officers here in Dallas from elevated areas, much like the garage you see behind me. That's actually one of the garages you can see in the distance that's still blocked off by police. Now, officers here in Dallas are being very cautious to release any more information about the suspect. First, because they say this is a very active criminal investigation, and they're also very worried about resident safety.
Much of downtown Dallas remains a crime scene after a night of horrific violence aimed at police officers. In a coordinated ambush-style attack, a sniper perched in an elevated position opened fire on police.
The sniper just started shooting. Man, like all of the cops were getting shot, man. I just saw cops bending over, man. Like it had to be like 5 or 6 cops, like they was all getting shot down.
It all happened near the end of a peaceful rally protesting recent police-involved shootings. When it was over, 5 officers were killed, 7 others wounded.
We are heartbroken.
Police immediately rushed towards the gunfire and cornered the gunman.
You see video footage after video footage of them running toward gunfire from an elevated position with no chance to protect themselves and to put themselves in harm's way to make sure citizens can get to a place of security.
After a lengthy standoff, police used a controlled explosive to kill the suspect.
We've been trying to make sure that the city is safe this morning, and I believe it is.
The gunman told police he acted alone and was angered by recent police shootings. In a poignant show of solidarity, police formed an honor line outside the hospital where the victims were taken.
I believe that I speak for every single American when I say that we are horrified over these events and that we stand united with the people and the police department in Dallas.
As Dallas and the entire nation grieves over this national tragedy.
And police have now released the name of that gunman. We know his name is Micah Xavier Johnson. We're told he's 25 years old. He's from the Dallas area. Again, the police chief says they do not want to release much more information about the gunman because they're worried about the possibility that other people could be involved. The police chief says if that's the case, he will not rest until everyone involved is found. Reporting live in Dallas, Sarah Rosario, NBC News.
Members of the Congressional Black Caucus are speaking about the recent gun shootings in Louisiana, Minnesota, as well as Dallas. Congressman G.K. Butterfield says the shootings that happened last night in Texas were despicable crimes against police. He says it was an organized execution by criminals. The caucus is calling to remove guns from the hands of terrorists and criminals.
Good morning.
We need legislative action now. We don't need to leave the Hill this week or any week without assuring the American people that we understand the problem of police misconduct in America. We understand the murders of innocent black Americans. We get it. We understand the problems faced by our law enforcement officers, and I don't want to diminish that in this conversation today. We understand the problems faced by law enforcement officers, most of whom put on the uniform every day and serve and protect our community.
They say they will continue to keep pushing for gun legislation.